Have you ever dreamed of making money without leaving your house or talking to anyone? Same here because honestly, I'd rather stay in my pajamas, keep the small talk, and still start cash. So I did some research and discovered something unexpected. The most profitable online jobs are the ones nobody wants because they're too boring or red, but that's exactly why they pay so well. And here's the kicker. These jobs are always hiring because barely anyone knows about them. That means less competition and more opportunity for you. So let's jump into the 8 boring but high paying remote jobs that are always hiring in 2025. If you're a fellow homebody who just want to stay at home, avoid people, and still make bank, then this one is for you. Trust me, companies are desperate to fill this role. So let's get into this fast before someone else beats you to it. All right, the first job is remote insurance claim adjuster. Now, imagine this, you are the person who decides if someone's insurance claim is legit or not. Sound pretty straightforward, right? But here is the thing, it's one of those jobs that is always in demand because let's be real, accidents happen every single day. So, what does a day in this job look like? You're reviewing claims, analyzing photos of car crashes, and talking with people who have had a really bad day. Yes, I know it's not the most fun, it's not exactly glamorous, but here's the good part, it pays really well. We are talking starting at $40,000 for beginner and all the way up to $70,000 plus for experienced adjusters. Oh, and the best part, you can do it all from your couch. Check this out. A Reddit user shared that they started at $54,000 with no experience and no education. After just 6 months, they get a raise to $65,000. Not bad, right? Now let's keep this straight. This job isn't for everyone. It can be emotionally draining because you are dealing with people in tough situations. And let's be honest, this work can feel a little repetitive. But if you have a thick skin, an eye for details, and you don't mind paperwork, then this can be your ticket to a 6-figure career. Okay, so let's talk about transcription. You've probably heard about it, right? It's one of those jobs that is pretty common. A lot of people do it because it is straightforward and doesn't require a lot of experience. But here is the thing, most people go after the same old field, like general transcription or capturing for video. Those jobs are everywhere, but they are also super competitive. Like everyone and their cousin are applying for it, which means lower pay and fewer opportunities. Now, here's where it gets interesting, legal and medical transcription. This field is way less competitive because why? They are specialized. Lawyers and doctors record their notes with stuff like case details or patient info, and your job is to type them out word for word. Yes, it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but here is why it's worth it. 1. Higher pay. Since it is specialized, you can make between $45,000 to $74,000 a year. 2. Less competition. Not everyone knows about medical or legal terminology, so there's way less competition compared to general transcription. 3. Always in demand. Lawyers and doctors will always need their notes transcribed, so the work is steady. So while general transcription might be crowded, legal and medical transcription is like a hidden gem. If you are cool with learning some industry-specific terms and don't mind repetitive work, this can totally be your ticket to a stable and well-paying job. Okay, so we just talked about transcription, which is great if you've got fast fingers and don't mind repetitive work. But what if you're more of a visual person, like you rather watch something than listen to it? Well, I have got something for you. With online education exploding, someone got to make sure that all those e-learning courses are actually up to standard and good. That is where the e-learning content reviewer comes in. Basically, your job is to watch hours of online courses, check for mistakes, and make sure everything meets quality standard. Now, full disclosure is not the most exciting way to spend your day. You spend a lot of time watching PowerPoint slides and listening to voiceovers of courses, but here's the good part, it pays really well. We are talking $58,000 to $98,000 a year, and you can do it all from your couch. Why is this worth it? It's a great gig if you are a lifelong learner. You get paid to absorb information from coding to cooking. I mean, it's like getting paid to go to school, except you are at home in your pajamas. But don't just expect it to be Netflix and chill kind of entertainment. But hey, if you are someone who loves learning new things and don't mind a little bit of routine, this could be be your perfect job. Okay, so e-learning content reviewing is great if you are into learning new things, but what if you are a people person, like you enjoy interacting with others even if it's just online? Well, I've got something for you. Have you ever wondered who keep online community from turning into total chaos? That's the community moderator. Your job is to monitor forums, respond to comments, and make sure everyone is playing nice. Now, I won't sugarcoat it, it's not the most thrilling job out there. You will deal with difficult people and reading the same kind of comments over and over, but the good part is it pays well. We are talking $75,000 to $78,000 a year, depending on the platform. And the best part, you can do it from anywhere in the world. Here's the reality. This job can be emotionally draining. You will need thick skin and a knack for communication to handle all the drama that comes your way. But if you're someone who loves keeping the peace and doesn't mind a little chaos, this can be a great remote career. I mean, come on, what's a little drama when you're making cool cash from the comfort of your home? Plus, you get to work in your pajamas, so that's a win-win. The 5 boring but highest paying remote job. Okay, this one is a hidden gem, and it is called virtual court reporter. Think of it like being the behind-the-scene MVP of the legal world. Most of the time, nobody even notices you are there. You're just quietly typing away and making sure that every word is captured perfectly. Your job is to ensure that every detail of a legal proceeding, like depositions, hearing, or trials, is documented accurately. Now, here's the cool part. As a virtual court reporter, you don't even have to be in the courtroom. You can work remotely, listening to legal proceedings through video calls or audio recordings. That means you can do this job from your home office or your couch. So you're kind of like the invisible backbone of the legal system. You don't get the spotlight, but without you, the whole process can fall apart. It's a lot of responsibility, but if you're someone who strives under pressure and love precision, this could be your calling. Next up is the remote compliance officer. Have you ever wondered who makes sure that companies aren't breaking the rules? That's the role of a compliance officer. Think of it like being the hall monitor of the corporate world. Instead of patrolling school hallway, you are reviewing policy and making sure that nobody steps out of line. Here's the best part. Companies are desperate for compliance officers, especially in industry like finance and healthcare. And guess what? Salaries start at $79,000 and can go up to $145,000 depending on your experience. Now, let's keep it real. This job isn't exactly thrilling. You spend a lot of time reading regulations and writing reports. But if you're the kind of person who loves rules, order, and making sure that everything is running smoothly, then this can totally be your dream job. Plus, who doesn't want to walk in their pajamas while making 6 figures? Next up is a job you've probably never heard about, but is secretly making people a lot of money. It's called medical coding. Basically, medical coders take what doctors write in their notes, all that medical jargon, and turn it into a code for insurance companies. Think of it like being a translator, but instead of languages, you are turning words like appendectomy into ICD-10. Now, let's talk about pay. Entry level start around $45,000, but experienced coders can make over $80,000. And if you specialize in something like oncology or cardiology, you can easily hit 6 figures. Not bad, right? A Reddit user shared that they started at $26 an hour. That's about $54,000 a year. Fast forward a bit, now they are making $35 an hour. That is over $72,000 a year. Here's the thing though, it is repetitive. Like really, you will spend hours typing code into a system, and yes, it can feel a little boring. But if you're someone who likes working alone, doesn't mind a little routine, and enjoys solving puzzle, because medical coding is kind of like a puzzle, this could be your golden ticket. So yes, it is pajamas approved. Have you ever wondered why some emails land in your inbox while others go straight to spam? That is where email deliverability specialists come in. These behind the scene pros make sure that companies' emails actually reach their customer. Now let's be real, it's not the most exciting job. You will spend your day analyzing data, tweaking email settings, and testing spam filters. But here's the good part, it pays really well. We are talking $60,000 to $100,000, and the demand is growing as companies fight to stay out of spam folder. Here's the catch though, it is super technical. You need to understand things like DNS record, IP reputation, and email authentication. Sound like a lot, right? But if you're a tech-savvy problem solver who love digging into the nitty-gritty, this could totally be your niche. Plus, you can do it all from home. Just imagine saving company from the spam folder while wearing your favorite hoodie. And if you're wondering where to find these jobs, you can check out sites like Indeed or LinkedIn. Just search for remote community moderator and you'll find plenty of opportunities. Trust me, companies are always looking for people to keep their online spaces in check. These jobs might not be glamorous, but they are stable, high paying, and often overlooked. Plus, they are perfect for anyone who wants to work remotely without dealing with the competition that is out there. Now, but if you're thinking, but I don't have the skills for this, don't worry. Most of these jobs don't require years of experience. In fact, you can learn the skills you need online in just a month or two. Platforms like Coursera, Udemy, and LinkedIn Learning offer affordable courses in things like medical coding, compliance, or even community moderator. A little time and effort now could set you up for a flexible and high-paying remote career. So tell me, which one of these boring but lucrative jobs caught your eye? Let me know in the comment down below. And if you are ready to take the next step, you should start exploring those courses today. And also don't forget to like and subscribe for more hidden gem opportunities that can help you make big banks online. And trust me, your future self will thank you for it. See you in the next one. Bye.